We are all the way in the cove. I don't know if you can tell it. Okay, recommendation. Pictured Rock cruises, if you're going to get a cruise, I recommend you being here an hour early. We have an 8 o'clock sunset Spray Falls cruise, and we got here at 7:25, and we are literally almost the last line. So you see all these people behind me? Yeah, get here early.
Built back in 1868, it's only in operation for 40 years. It's a nightmare to maintain from the beginning. We rebuilt the foundation out of Jacobsonville sandstone, sent the cupola off Northern Michigan University, and the students there replaced the glass and the copper roof. Last lightkeeper by the name of George Pryor lived out here with his rather large family. Guess I exaggerate from time to time. Just him and his wife and their 10 children. Turned out the lantern for the last time in 1908. The East Channel Lighthouse was replaced by the range lights. You look all the way back into town, you see one bright red light on the other side of the bay. The front light of the range light, what we call a directional light, and modified to help direct you through the East Channel at night. First interesting rock formation is Miner's Castle. Tower on the front is called a turret, about 65 feet in height. Used to be another one on the north side, fell off April 13, 2006. If it was still there, you wouldn't be able to see the platform the Park Service has erected at the top of the cliff. They built viewing platforms off the cliff to the right, and they got restroom facilities, picnic tables, bathrooms up there. Nice place for a day trip if you get a chance to come out here. You can drive right here, head north on Miners Castle Road off of 858, travel 8 miles, come into a big parking lot right behind Miners Castle. You can swim into the bottom of the castle right there. The cave's going about 10 or 15 feet. One tunnel that goes all the way through the base of the castle, about 40 feet in length. You can swim in the front side, crawl out a hole on the back above the surface of the water. Oh, we were coming by here last summer, and they were having a wedding up there. Leaves were changing color right at the end of the year. The girls were up there in their white dresses. The ladies on our boat thought that was absolutely marvelous. You could tell. They're all oohing and awing.
Look out, boss.
The only thought that kept running through my mind, though, was that's the only marriage I know that started on the rock. Another small little waterfall here is Rydalville Falls. Another one that's just fed by runoff water, usually dried up at this point. And like I said, the heavy rains have brought these little waterfalls back to life, giving you a little bonus.
Look at that. That is wild. That's beautiful.
First cove here is Painted Cove. You can see a couple of things in here. First of all, you can see the spring water just popping right through the face of the cliff up there at the top. It's not running off the top of the cliff. If you look closely, it's coming right through. It's like two spigots pushing out minerals. Then you got the minerals seeping down the face of the cliff where the water is pushing it out. Remember, the reds, browns, and oranges are iron ores. Black is manganese, blues and greens are copper, the white is line. If you look at this next piece of land jutting out towards the boat, over the top of the cliff, you're going to see a large vertical crack up there above the heads of those kayakers. What happens is water will get in there in the winter and freeze solid. The spring of the year it would expand, thaws, seals the rock right off the face of the cliff. The base of the cliff, you can see examples of what we call cave-ins off to the right. One that caved in many years ago. It's been washed clean by the wave action. Off to the other side where the kayak's sitting, you're going to see rubble on top of the rock behind them. More recent. Because those cave-ins are places where large boulders sit on shelves quite a distance from the base of the cliff. We're out away from the cliff like we are right now. We're out here for your safety.
This place is amazing. The colors are unreal. Being on a kayak would even be better, but at least we got a chance to see it on the boat. What do you think, dude?
Oh gosh, hi. This is really pretty. And it's true, you can see it better from a boat. There's no way you would be able to see this up there, so you gotta do the boat thing, okay? Gotta do the boat.
If you'd like to see a rock collapse in real time, that section off to the right there, about 150 yards in length, all came crashing down at one time a couple summers ago. Two guys in a pontoon boat halfway between our boat and the cliff, trying to get their boat in reverse. They saw the top of the cliff giving way, couldn't get the boat going, got rocked pretty good. So they got a nice video of it. You go on YouTube and look up Back It Up Brad. Rock collapse in Munising, Michigan. Watch that video. See the caves of the Bloody Chiefs, where Indian folklore has it that they kept their prisoners out here. That's not politically correct, so now we call them the caves of all colors. Imagine waves 20 feet high come crashing in here late in the fall. They pressurize those little caves. Shoot out like cannons. Water will spray way up in the air, the wind will catch it, throw it up on top of the cliff. See what appear to be shrubs up on top of the cliff, just stunted trees, stunted by the weight of the ice in the winter. It can be 2 to 3 foot ice up there in the middle of the winter. Lovely archway that's up the shoreline, what we call Lover's Leap. I wouldn't jump off of that no matter how much I was in love. Water depth below it is 2 feet. Large cave we're approaching is Rainbow Cave. On a calm evening like tonight, you might be able to look inside the cave, see what appears to be rain inside a Rainbow Cave.
Wow.
Water drips through the ceiling year-round and hits the surface. See some of that blue-green copper on the upper right corner as you enter the cave. Combination of those minerals on the ceiling, the water dripping through them through the winter, create large and beautiful icicles in the middle of the winter, inside of Rainbow Cave. Next large rock formation is Indian Head Rock. You can see why the Native Americans, when canoeing along here, were quite frightened. Sticky Manitou, they used to call him, or the Great Spirit. The way I see him, you're looking at the left side of a giant three-dimensional skull, chins at the water level. See a striped ear on the right side of the face of the cliff. Elliptical shaped left eye etched horizontally, just to the left of it, staring right at you. Top of the cliff is his headdress that flows back into the trees. Indian head stands at about 190 feet high. The tallest of all the rocks anywhere along Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. Stands at a height of 201 feet. Used to be a series of archways and caverns that reached all the way out to where the boat is right now. Came crashing down in 1906. Covered an area of 5 acres. Because of the collapse, there's a lot of debris there in the cove. But at the north end of Grand Portal, a nice deep spot. I'm going to try to pull you in near the base of the cliff. Try to give you a different perspective of the height of the rock. Because there is no kayak traffic out here this late at night, you should be able to do this again on the way back on the left side.
We are all the way in the cove. I don't know if you can tell it.
There's about 15 feet of water below us. Boat only drafts about 3, so we're quite safe in here. I will have to admit, I do feel a little bit safer when I'm driving a metal boat, one of these fiberglass boats, but I think we're quite safe. There's one rock as we back out here that jets out towards the boat at the water's edge. I call it the can opener, so we'll stay away from that. Chapel Cove. Nice vein and copper right there on the left side of Chapel Cove as we exit. Last little beach area here is Chapel Beach. My opinion, one of the nicest places to hike anywhere along Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. You can hike 3 miles out from the nearest parking lot. Go 4 miles over the top of Indian Egg Grand Portal, 3 miles back from Mosquito Beach. Makes a nice 10-mile loop.
And while you take a tour, there's a bar right here you can get some drinks. Not drinks, but just soda, water, a little snack.
And some original Great Lakes brand chips. They're from here.
And if you've been outside the whole time like us, this gets you out of wind for a minute, warm up.
Despite its beauty, it's also one of the places of one of the worst maritime disasters in the history of Lake Superior. Ironically, the side wheel passenger vessel called the Superior crashed right at the base of the falls in 1856. All hands on board were lost. Rocks go down for another mile, they diminish, dead end in a 12-mile beach. Land you can see furthest in the distance as we turn, Ensemble Point. Get a chance to hike down there, if you climb the lighthouse, look out the northeast window, you can see all the way to the Grand Sable Dunes. Go further up the shoreline, you get to Whitefish Point. Location of the Shipwreck Museum. The main attraction there, of course, is the Edmund Fitzgerald, who went down November 10th, 1975. All 29 hands on board were lost.
Our captain ain't playing around, he's getting us back. We're passing another boat. Okay, we just finished up our cruise, our sunset cruise with Pictured Rock Cruises.
Right.
Sunset Spray Falls cruise.
We did the Sunset Spray Falls cruise.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, it cost us $52 a person, 2-hour cruise, and it was amazing, as you could see the pictures in the video.
Yeah, it was well worth it.
Well worth it.
Well worth it.
A couple tips: get here early. If you have a certain seat, don't think you have to sit up at the top to get the best views. Not true. We actually got up top, didn't really have a good seat, and actually left the dock and came down to the back part of the boat and had just a great views back there.
Yeah, the minute they get off the dock, he said you can move around, and we did that very thing and just kind of hung around the back of the boat. And what's really cool is it goes out, and so everything's on the right side of the boat, and then it comes back, everything's on the left side. So it doesn't even matter what side, just find a seat if you want to sit and wait your turn going out or coming back, or get up like us and just wander around.
Yeah, and you saw where there is a bar where you can get just some water, soda, some snacks, or you can go in the gift shop, or you can just bring your own. So, you know, save a couple bucks, bring your own, but still, it was amazing.
Yep, family friendly, easy, beautiful.
Yep.
Worth it.
Gave us a lot of information, stuff that I hope got picked up in the microphone, but a lot of information. But gosh, the rocks are, it's just amazing.
Yep.
It's so pretty.
Definitely check this out if you're in Munising,
Yep.
Michigan. Yeah, Munising, Michigan. I can't remember where we're at.
This is our last night in the UP and our last night in Michigan.
That's right.
And so tomorrow we're off to Wisconsin.
Go Packers.
Green Bay.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's it for us. Hey, until next time.
Hey, until next time.
Hey, until next time. Yeah.
Seatbelts on.
Hey, seatbelts on.